Good. Hey, welcome to the SolarWinds Innovate Summit 2017. It's our second edition, at least in so much as I've been around, here in Brno. Anybody been here last year? Is anybody's second time? Oh, yes. All right. Very good. We're repeat offenders in here. Okay. All right. Well, good. Well, we want to enjoy a casual evening with you. We want to engage with you as a local community. Turns out there's lots of software engineering that happens at SolarWinds, and the way in which we like to innovate and kind of disrupt ourselves is by engaging in the community, engaging in discourse, sharing what we've learned, sharing the things that we think we do well and the things that maybe we didn't do well, but we think we might have learned from, and really hearing back from you as well. And so tonight we're going to talk a little bit about some advanced operations, the way in which we run some of our SaaS offerings. We're going to talk about the way in which we think that we write some of our on-prem software pretty well. We're going to talk about some cloud-native things, some of that ecosystem, and the way in which our software integrates in that space. You know, we've just been thinking about kind of the way in which we wanted to engage here with you guys and folk locally is really sort of one word comes to mind, and it's community. Maybe I can't say that enough this evening. There's a lot longer thoughts about why we think community is important there. The summary is, I think that it's probably my personal belief that people can innovate, individuals can innovate sitting by their lonesome in a dark corner, hatching a secret thought, and that happens occasionally. And people go forth and they bring that innovative idea forward. I don't know about you, but turns out I'm not that smart. It doesn't work that way for me. Turns out I need to speak with other folks. Turns out I need to share some of my thoughts, get some of those validated. I need to hear from others. I may spend entirely too much time at conferences, but I certainly am being bettered by those around me. And so I'm hoping that we have a bit of that this evening. So fairly casual, hoping you guys will make it interactive. We've got a few things to demo. We've got feedback that we'd love to hear. We're here to engage, particularly if you're here for happy hour, for the after party. Click. Good. Well, so we have a lineup. I was particularly pumped yesterday. Today is the 14th of December. Christmas is 11 days away. We had the 11 tech talks of Christmas for you. Sort of like the 12 days of Christmas, but perfectly planned for the 11 days out. Many of our speakers have come from other countries. And actually, if you notice me dragging a bit, that's because I'm an American who's displaced in a different time zone, and apparently my body can't adjust. So I'll be slightly less funny than I normally am. I'm normally really funny. All right, good. But this is the lineup. I'm going to introduce our speakers as they come up. Hopefully we're going to have a good time. Hopefully all of you have seen a lot of this. We're going to have a fair number of some speedy talks, some lightning talks. Got a lot to talk about, and we're trying to cram it into 3 hours. We'll see how that goes. And then if we go ahead and click one more time, I did want to let you know that Oliver, our dear departed 11th speaker, sends his regrets. Moreover, if you've never experienced this is really what 48 hours in the Amsterdam airport looks after laying on the floor with a bunch of other people who are stranded in the airport. So there's a bunch of cots there in the background, but we did want to have a moment of silence, just like that, to honor Ollie. So with that, let's go ahead and invite our first speaker up. And that is Carlo Zatilny. Carlo hails from Austin, Texas. He may toss in a y'all occasionally. You'll have to forgive him for that. If he ranks of barbecue, that's just how it is, y'all, in Texas. So Carlo's going to talk about analytics-driven development. Carlo is a principal architect at SolarWinds, amongst other things. So please welcome Carlo.